अथ चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः गुणत्रयविभागयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच परं भूयः प्रवक्ष्यामि ज्ञानानां ज्ञानमुत्तमम् यज्ञात्वा मुनयः सर्वे परां सिद्धिमितो गताः।
Sri Bhagavan said, I shall expound once more the supreme knowledge, the best of all knowledge, acquiring which all sages have attained highest perfection, being liberated from this mundane existence.
Idam jnanamupashritya mama sadharmyamagataha सर्गेऽपि नोपजायन्ते प्रलये न व्यथन्ति च।
Those who, by practicing this knowledge, have entered into my being, are not born again at the cosmic dawn, nor feel disturbed even during the cosmic dissolution.
मम योनिर्महद्ब्रह्म तस्मिन् गर्भं दधाम्यहम् सम्भवः सर्वभूतानां ततो भवति भारत।
My primordial nature, known as the great Brahma, is the womb of all creatures. In that womb, I place the seed of all life. The creation of all beings follows from that union of matter and spirit. O Arjuna,
सर्वयोनिषु कौन्तेय मूर्तयः सम्भवन्ति याः तासां ब्रह्ममहद्योनिः अहं बीजप्रदः पिता।
of all embodied beings that appear in all the species of various kinds, Arjuna, Prakriti or nature is the conceiving mother, while I am the seed-giving father.
सत्वं रजस्तम इति गुणाः प्रकृतिसम्भवाः निबध्नन्ति महाबाहो देहे देहिनमव्ययम्।
Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, these three gunas, born of nature, tie down the imperishable soul to the body, Arjuna.
तत्र सत्वं निर्मलत्वात् प्रकाशकमनामयम् सुखसङ्गेन बध्नाति ज्ञानसङ्गेन चानघ।
Of these, Sattva being immaculate is illuminating and flawless, Arjuna. It binds through attachment to happiness and knowledge.
रजो रागात्मकं विद्धि तृष्णासङ्गसमुद्भवम् तन्निबध्नाति कौन्तेय देहिनम्.
Arjuna, know the quality of Rajas, which is of the nature of passion, as born of desire and attachment. It binds the soul through attachment to actions and their fruit.
तमस्त्वज्ञानजं विद्धि मोहनं सर्वदेहिनाम्. प्रमादालस्य निद्राभिः तन्निबध्नाति भारत.
And know tamas, the deluder of all those who look upon the body as their own self, as born of ignorance. It binds the soul through error, sloth, and sleep, Arjuna.
सत्वं सुखे सञ्जयति रजः कर्मणि भारत. ज्ञानमावृत्य तु तमः प्रमादे सञ्जयत्युत.
Sattva draws one to joy and Rajas to action, while tamas, clouding wisdom, impels one to error, sleep, and sloth, Arjuna.
रजस्तमश्चाभिभूय सत्वं भवति भारत. रजसत्वं तमश्चैव तमस्सत्वं रजस्तथा.
Overpowering Rajas and tamas, Arjuna, Sattva prevails. Overpowering Sattva and tamas, Rajas prevails. Even so, overpowering Sattva and Rajas, tamas prevails.
सर्वद्वारेषु देहेऽस्मिन् प्रकाश उपजायते. ज्ञानं यदा तदा विद्यात् विवृद्धं सत्त्वमित्युत.
When light and discernment dawn in this body, as well as in the mind and senses, then one should know that Sattva is predominant.
लोभः प्रवृत्तिरारम्भः कर्मणामशमस्पृहा. रजस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे भरतर्षभ.
Arjuna, with the preponderance of Rajas, greed, activity, undertaking of action with an interested motive, restlessness, and a thirst for enjoyment make their appearance.
अप्रकाशो प्रवृत्तिश्च प्रमादो मोह एव च. तमस्येतानि जायन्ते विवृद्धे कुरु नन्दन.
Arjuna, with the growth of tamas, obtuseness of the mind and senses, disinclination to perform one's obligatory duties, frivolity and stupor, all these appear.
यदा सत्त्वे प्रवृद्धे तु प्रलयं याति देहभृत्. तदोत्तमविदां लोकान् अमलान् प्रतिपद्यते.
When a man dies during the preponderance of sattva, he obtains the stainless ethereal worlds attained by men of noble deeds.
रजसि प्रलयं गत्वा कर्मसङ्गिषु जायते तथा प्रलीनस्तमसि मूढयोनिषु जायते.
Dying when rajas predominates, he is born among those attached to action. Even so, the man who has expired during the preponderance of tamas is reborn in the species of the deluded creatures such as insects and beasts.
कर्मणः सुकृतस्याहुः सात्विकं निर्मलं फलम् रजसस्तु फलं दुःखम् अज्ञानं तमसः फलम्.
The reward of a righteous act is sattvika, that is faultless in the form of joy, wisdom and dispassion. Sorrow is declared to be the fruit of a rajasika act and ignorance the fruit of a tamasika act.
सत्त्वात् संजायते ज्ञानं रजसो लोभ एव च प्रमादमोहौ तमसः भवतो ज्ञानमेव च.
Wisdom follows from sattva and greed undoubtedly from rajas. Likewise, obstinate error, stupor and also ignorance ensue from tamas.
ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्थाः मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः जघन्यगुणवृत्तिस्थाः अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः.
Those who abide in the quality of sattva wend their ways upwards, while those of a rajasika disposition stay in the middle, and those of a tamasika temperament, enveloped as they are in the effects of tamoguna, sink down.
नान्यं गुणेभ्यः कर्तारम् यदा द्रष्टानुपश्यति गुणेभ्यश्च परं वेत्ति मद्भावं सोऽधिगच्छति.
When the discerning person sees no one as doer other than the three gunas and realizes me, the Supreme Spirit standing entirely beyond these gunas, he enters into my being.
गुणानेतानतीत्यत्रीन् देहि देहसमुद्भवान् जन्म मृत्युजरा दुःखैः विमुक्तो मृतमश्नुते.
Having transcended the aforesaid three gunas, which have caused the body, and freed from birth, death, old age, and all kinds of sorrow, the embodied soul attains supreme bliss.
अर्जुन उवाच कैर्लिङ्गैस्त्रीन् गुणानेतान् अतीतो भवति प्रभो किमाचारः कथं चैतान् त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते.
Arjuna said, "What are the marks of him who has risen above the three gunas? And what is his conduct? And how, Lord, does he rise above the three gunas?"
श्री भगवानुवाच प्रकाशं च प्रवृत्तिं च मोहमेव च पाण्डव न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति.
Sri Bhagavan said, "Arjuna, he who abhors not illumination and activity and even stupor when prevalent, nor longs for them when they have ceased.
उदासीनवदासीनः गुणैर्यो न विचाल्यते गुणावर्तन्त इत्येव योऽवतिष्ठति नेङ्गते.
He who, sitting like a witness, is not disturbed by the gunas, and who, knowing that the gunas alone move among the gunas, remains established in identity with God and never falls off from that state.
समदुःखः सुखस्वस्थः समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः तुल्यप्रिया प्रियो धीरः तुल्यनिन्दात्मसंस्तुतिः.
He who is ever established in the self takes pain and pleasure alike, regards a clod of earth, a stone, and a piece of gold as equal in value, is possessed of wisdom, accepts the pleasant as well as the unpleasant in the same spirit, and views censure and praise alike.
मानावमानयोस्तुल्यः तुल्यो मित्रारिपक्षयोः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी गुणातीतः स उच्यते.
He who is equipoised in honor or ignominy is alike towards a friend or an enemy, and has renounced the sense of doership in all undertakings, is said to have risen above the three gunas.
मां च यो व्यभिचारेण भक्तियोगेन सेवते सगुणान् समतीत्यैतान् ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते.
He too, who constantly worships me through the yoga of exclusive devotion, transcending these three gunas, he becomes eligible for attaining Brahma.
ब्रह्मणो हि प्रतिष्ठाहम् अमृतस्याव्ययस्य च शाश्वतस्य च धर्मस्य सुखस्यैकान्तिकस्य च.
For I am the substratum of the imperishable Brahma, of immortality, of the eternal Dharma, and of unending immutable bliss.
ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः।
Conclusion. Thus, in the Upanishad sung by the Lord, the science of Brahma, the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna, ends the 14th chapter entitled The Yoga of Division of Three Gunas.
We are glad to announce setting up of the world's first and exclusive Bhagavad Gita University, and we seek your generous help. For more details, visit our website geetauniversity.in or give us a missed call on 9128 444 555. Also, please share this information to your friends to enable us build a world-class Gita University and make the world a better place to live. Jai Shri Krishna.